Welcome everybody to Sea of Thieves Rush. I am Rob T and BC, also known as SG Dad on the Spectrum Gamer Family channel. And this stream will be uploaded to the channel probably right after it happens. So right now I'm just going to get my timer going here. So we've got a timer, we've got 35 on the clock. That's that's cutting it fine. I'm going to start the timer now, even though the game's loading in. So set and start. So as soon as the game loads in, whatever's left on the timer is what we've got. It's 7:55 now, so that's why I've started the timer. Excited to play this. It's going to be a fun time. The rush, I never know what's going to happen, but the basic concept of the game is I get on another island from where I am now, so I leave the outpost, fill up on any barrels on the way. I can't really dilly-dally. I just got to get on the ship, up the anchor, leave, and get to an island, set foot on another island, and then it's up to me what I get. I can get any items for hand in from that island. I can go to another island. I can go to a shipwreck. I can call a hunters. If I call a hunters, then it's all about getting fish and cooked goods and stuff into a sea post. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It can have you really energized, or it can be really mellow. So I'm coming at it today in quite an energized way. Played some arena last night, and I'm still a little buzzed off of the off of the whole arena thing. If you want to see that video, that is on Twitch, but I'd prefer if people. My focus is my YouTube channel and raising awareness for high functioning autism. My son has it. I think I have it, although I'm undiagnosed. I think my dad had it. I found out through my son, like a whole family history of possible high functioning autism. My dad dropped out of school because of social issues. Ended up working on a farm. So people on high functioning autism really look and thrive in structure and routine. So working on a farm, you could just imagine, you know, get up at 6, do this, do that. There's a lot of routine every day, the same thing in and out. So I kind of found out as well that my father's interaction with me on a social and an emotional level was difficult because we were both potentially dealing with high functioning autism. So I found that I could really forgive a lot of kind of childhood annoyance and upset and just general anger because oh, look at this out of the gate. Wow, we have somebody got krakened. I wonder if there's anything in the water, or whether they just, I don't know, they might have got sunk. Wow, well, that good news is we're not going to get kraken, so let's get on the ship, get out of here. Okay, I'm pumped today, so this is going to be fun. I also enjoyed watching the arena guys playing in E3. That was pretty fantastic, and congrats to the Shrouded Ghost, Joe Neat, his crew, for the effort they put in, and to all the crews. It was fantastic to watch. Thanks to Rare for the whole Onyx kit. I'm looking forward to getting that, and the Halo kit. Man, the Halo kit that's coming. The ship design and stuff from Halo and the figurehead. The Spartan guy, just with the Halo kind of mask with the gold. Oh, I am so excited to get that. That's going to be so cool. Check out the Sea of Thieves Twitter for that and pictures. I also tweeted out a zoomed in picture on the figurehead. It was absolutely beautiful. So yeah, find me on Twitter as A Spectrum Gamer, and feel free to say hi. No viewers yet, but it's early, and had a raid yesterday. No, host, sorry, from the Alligator. Seems to be somebody that works with Pacific Autism, which you know, obviously knows where I'm coming from when I'm talking about high functioning autism, and reading some interesting articles when it comes to high functioning autism and computer games, where computer games generally are basically structure and rules. And developers of computer games know, you know, they know that how the human brain works and how more people thrive on structure and rules. And mobile game makers, they know, you know, they make games a certain way with kind of leading instructions because they know that people like that kind of being told what to do and being kind of led. I hate it personally. I hate being led into a game and being told what to do. I love the whole open world stuff. So there's a sloop. Maybe they're doing a rush too. That would be nice to think. They're at an outpost. So first of all, I want to get the rush done, but we could also have a little fun. I had a run-in with a Japanese crew doing a tall tale on another video, which is also on the YouTube channel. They were doing a rush game, doing a tall tale, and they were facing off at Captain Briggsy, and I just thought, I'm gonna have some fun with these guys, and it made for the most interesting stream. It was awesome. So yeah, let's check that one out as well. I did really appreciate that, and you know, don't forget to give us a like or a thumbs up or a follow. Gonna go for a little handbrake turn here. It's actually an achievement if you can do a full lock on the wheel. Get a handbrake turn for doing that. Okay, so I can set foot on the island. So that part of the rush is done. I like to check the ocean for a quick, you know, as John McFarlane from the Rare team says, shiny. from the movie. If you don't know the movie, just go tweet shiny and you'll the Gifly image for shiny and you'll see what it's all about. Well, there's snakes and there's pigs, so I could make this all a hunter's rush. If I don't find anything soon, I'm going to declare a hunter's, and then it's a case of getting something to hand into. Oh, look, Robo. Oh. Anything to hand in, anything on the beach. Oh, look, there we go. So, rum bottles. Ooh, I don't usually do senior trader make a galleon's grave. Let's do it. Let's go to galleon's grave with the rum bottles. As part of this rush, I'm going to declare that I cannot have cracked rum bottles at the end of it. If I do, it's considered a loss. That just makes it all the more interesting. Okay, so let's get back to the ship. I like to avoid looking at the map if I can, just to make the rush a little more interesting. Is that a ship out front? There might be a few people on the ocean today. Maybe they got inspired by the whole Rare thing. I don't often see many people on the servers, so. Mind you, Game Pass is now just $1. I would expect the seas now to be flooded with a whole slew of new pirates just checking out the game as well, because of Game Pass being so cheap. And if you know somebody that says, oh, that game looks interesting, I'd love to play, and they have an Xbox, and you have $1 in your pocket, give them $1 and sign them up. You know, get them on the Game Pass and say, here, come sail with me. And encourage those people that are new on the sea if you see them. Because we need to keep the community going, and we need to encourage those in the community to keep the game alive and keep Rare interested in developing it. Because if there's no money, Rare are going to get onto the next big thing, and which actually might be something even better than Sea of Thieves. Who knows? Okay, we came from Galleon's Grave, so we just want to go east southeast again. This might just be, I might have to do a double or even a triple rush in the time allotted. Oh, that's the reason I'm not going anywhere. Too busy talking about stuff. Alright, thank you to the lurker we have for coming by. Hope you're enjoying the stream this morning. It's Sea of Thieves Rush. You may be familiar with it. As I was explaining, it's a case of grab something and get it back to an island to hand in within the time allotted. I have a lot of Sea of Thieves Rush videos on my channel, and I want to encourage people in the community to give it a go. Try Sea of Thieves Rush as a small mini game. It's a way to play Sea of Thieves without playing Arena, which is a 24-minute game in itself. You know, because a lot of people don't like arena. I like arena, but it's you got to be in the right kind of mode for arena. Okay, so there's Galleon's grave. We have rum bottles in the rowboat, and I want to get them to Galleon's grave uncracked. So when I started the stream, we already saw the Kraken in the water. It already had come up and spawned and was attacking, or had attacked somebody else. There was no ship there though, so either they just scuttled and moved on, or kept the anchor up and got out of the Black Sea. Actually, there's one thing I would like to know, and I'm going to ask the community if anyone knows. Please comment or say in the chat. What I want to know is, can the Kraken break your mast or lower your anchor with the Kraken slap? Something I don't know, and it would be interesting to know if it's happened to anybody, because I could imagine if you're stuck in that black water and you get that Kraken slap, and you get stuck then because of your wheel breaking, it could really be game over. You know, no mast, no wheel. You just really could end up in dire straits. Okay, so here we come back into Galleon's grave. This has been such an easy first rush, so I'm going to try and do a couple more. See how many I can fit into the half an hour timer that I set. Okay, so right now the house is getting ready to do its morning routine. Ethan is actually a little sick today, so, and the wife had trouble sleeping, so it's a little bit of an odd morning for everybody. But it might mean that I actually get a second stream in today, so might be a bonus stream day, which will be nice. That would be around about lunchtime my time. Okay, so here we are. Gotta find out, yeah, a little bit of a love bump. No holes, I don't think. No, okay. Alright, so into the rowboat. Let's see who this is for again. We have Trader M. What, merchant? Yeah, that's gonna be the merchant lady. Usually, the trade that they do is the first letter of their name. So Sandy Shipwright, I think, is one, and but that's how I figure out where things need to go. Is I usually look at their name. Yeah, there we go.
What's up, Captain?
Oh.
Until next time, Captain.
Not sure who does that voice. I feel like I know the Rare crew because they're so open and they're so visible, and you can kind of get all the Rare developers on Twitter and interact with them. The community for Sea of Thieves is fantastic, and I appreciate everybody out there that shows me some support and throws me some love. It's great. And the whole reason I'm really pushing into getting a YouTube channel together is a kind of a future investment for my son as well. He does a little bit of streaming now, and eventually I think it will become something that he likes to do. And you know, if the social issues are issues, and hopefully with all the intervention he gets, they're not going to be major problems. But if they are, and he needs a kind of a career path, and he wants to do this, then great. And if he doesn't, I might just continue to do it because I enjoy it. But it's just giving my son some options in the future. So that's one reason I'm kind of pouring myself into doing this kind of stuff. Oh, now that's a skelly ship. I really don't have the resources to take on a skelly ship, but he's just stuck there on an island. I might just be able to shoot him. Should I go for it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna take the silence from the chat as a positive. Go for it. Because I'm gonna do it anyway, so. Oh, skelly thoughts are up, so That that's probably a sign that we're not going to run into Meg or Kraken. Although Meg does come out when those things are up. It's Karen that doesn't show her face when skullforts or other clouds are up in the sky. I'd like to see some other clouds come up too, like maybe like have specific islands that have like a bonus bounty, where there's a hidden map on the island that has, you know, some real bonus bounties and a special cloud that comes up, and everybody can rush there to get like bonus bounty high chests. So it just to bring on player convergence. So, you know, people that would usually avoid each other in the Sea of Thieves, they'd converge on an island just because of the payout could be really high. So some kind of cloud that's like a chest or a you know, a magical item that that you could win as part of it, or even something that kind of expands the knowledge of the Sea of Thieves. But yeah, more different cloud types, because skullforts, they get a little samey, and then the ships can be really hard. You've got to be stocked up and ready, and stocking up for taking on the skelly ship battles, like the big ones. You've got to be pretty well stocked beforehand, so you've got to be stocking up for a good period of time, or be in the world already stocked before they kind of spawn. So it's hard to plan to say I'm going to go into Sea of Thieves and I'm going to do a skelly cloud, a skelly ship cloud, because they don't come up that often. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's almost like they need an arena mode with skelly ships AIs, like maybe 4 skelly ships against 1 galleon arena mode. So, you know, the skelly ships are coming after you. You've got maybe things to tap on islands for bonuses. Because sometimes people don't want to play arena because other players are just so toxic sometimes, and they don't want that. They don't want that on the mic, or they want their kids to enjoy like the arena feel. But there's so many dorks that that have open mics that they don't want to expose their kids to toxic players. So having some kind of AI arena where there's skelly ships instead of other players, it could be fun. So I'm not sure if that skelly ship is stuck on the island, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in put it in a hard turn, anchor down. It feels like it's stuck, so I might just be able to load it with cannibals. Oh, there's a shiny on the island. Do I go for the shiny or do I go for the skelly? I'm not going to be able to harpoon that. Ugh, not like that, I'm not. Yeah, there's no way I can harpoon it. Okay. Let's just see what the skelly ship does when I hit it with a few rounds. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I think he's stuck. So, might be able to get some stuff out of him. You watch. He'll get himself off of there and I'll be right in it. I can't believe I'm missing at this range. Ship's bouncing. I've got to fill it with enough holes to make a difference here. I might just go on the island now and let it sink. Let's put another 10 rounds on it and I'll go get the shiny. See if it's something I can hand in, and then hopefully they would have sunk by then. I'm trying to hit them pretty low in the water and catch some of their sides too, just to get a reasonable amount of holes in them. Okay, I'm gonna go and see what the shiny is now. Ah, it's a bottle. Oh well. See, they just seem to be stuck there. Stuck on the peninsula. Let's go listen, see if they're taking on some water. Another tactic is to just throw water on them. Help them sink. Or do that. Yeah, used to do this on other players' sloops. You know, you just swim up behind them, and they've got a few holes in them because they've just been in a fight or they run aground or whatever, and you're just bailing on. And as they're bailing off, and they're like, if you got open mic, you could hear them saying, "But I fixed all the holes. Where's the water coming from?" And for some reason in game, you can't see when someone else bails, which sometimes you can, but sometimes you can't, and it makes it hilarious because they're on their ship. They don't see the water coming up, but they see it filling up their ship, and they're like, "What the what?" I would love some kind of hatchet weapon where you could make like a mini hole in a ship, so you could swim up underneath, and you could just, or alongside, and just cut a hole in it. And you know, they might be on the shore doing whatever, and you just punch a little hole in their ship and wait for them to sink while they're doing something on an island. So they're not alerted that you've damaged their ship. There's not a big explosion, there's not a big boom, there's not a cannon. There's just quietly filling up with water. You quietly punch their, you know, unless somebody's on the ship, they're not going to be hearing this somebody hatcheting a hole in their side of their ship, or even a drill of some kind, you know, one of those little drills that you can wind a hole into the side of a ship. I do like the damage now that they've changed, where a cannonball, if it hits you once in one area, the hole is small. Can make it hard to find them sometimes, but okay, let's go take a peek, see who's on here. Might mean I die. Look, there's not even water on the first deck here. I gotta... Did I see a boombox? No. Okay, blue skellies, get out of here. Ah. Oh, they have items. Let's see if I can steal this. I'm gonna die. No. Whoa, managed to steal it. Fantastic. Hopefully they don't shoot me as I swim away. Crazy. And another bottle spawned in, look at that. So I'm not going to wait for him to sink. I'm just going to go head this in. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I do need food though. Don't swim to the ship with a crate and get bitten by a skelly. So a little bit of intensity, that's kind of fun. Just making sure this is actually my ship. Be funny if I boarded someone else's ship. Actually, not a bad little find either. I think this is minerals. Bye. Okay, they're off to do their thing. Okay, so there's Galleon's grave. I'm gonna turn on out of here. I hope you enjoyed the whole Sea of Thieves rush, and that if you're somebody that likes to stream or or make YouTube videos, that you do adopt the Sea of Thieves Rush as a little bit of a mini game. What I do ask is if somebody adopts the concept and wants to put out, if you can just use the hashtag SOTRush, and then it lets me find it, and other people in the community who also want to do rushes can also find it. It's something that seems to be catching on. Cadence Games did a Sea of Thieves Rush, and they had a timer. So usually I don't use the timer, but yeah, they had a timer, and it seemed to work quite well. So it's my timer. If you're interested in having a timer for some kind of time game as well, it's a Adobe Flash timer that I downloaded from some website. It was free, and I was concerned that it was going to put the title of the window, but when I used Stream Elements OBS and I captured the little timer in the corner, it didn't put the little heading of the window. So I'm really happy the way the timer appears in the stream there. It's just a little black kind of button. It looks good. So skelly ship's not going to pursue. I'm just going to let them either gradually sink or just stay there on the island. It's fine. So whilst I'm sailing here, what I'm going to do is show you one other thing I've got that I could use one day, and that's the wheel. So if I turn off my timer for just a sec, I've got this wheel which is really cool. I found it from a website called Wheel Design, wheeldesign.com, Wheel Decide, sorry, .com, and you can create an account and make different kinds of wheels. So any game you like to stream or play, you can make a wheel, and you right click on do interact, and it pops up a bigger window on my screen here, and it tells me what it's going to do. So if I ran into a ship, put a cannonball in the cannon and fire it. So if I found another ship, I'd have to board it, load a cannon in their cannon, and fire it to make that happen. So it's kind of fun. It adds another element. It's another mini game idea that I've got that I kind of stole from Rare. So I kind of like that. And one day I'll do something with that a little more. But today, just having some fun, continuing my Sea of Thieves Rush. It's become a little bit of a signature morning game, just because I can play it in the time, and you never really know what's going to happen. I like the semi-transparent look of me as well. I've been playing with a green screen, which the chroma key doesn't work that well. So I kind of ratchet it down so that you can see through me a little bit, which I think works really well, because then I can see my health meter on the stream, and you can, but you can also see me. So I probably would play the game anyway, so streaming it is not a big deal, and I'm okay just talking. I've been known to talk to myself, so in this situation I can at least claim I'm not talking to myself. Well, not always. Sometimes. But appreciate you being there and watching, and would love to have just a quick hi from you, just if you want, but I understand some people just want to lurk and put it on in the background. But I do appreciate you being there. You know, feel free to just message me on Twitter and just say, hey, I watched it today. That's always nice too. Okay, extraordinary minerals. So this merchant's getting quite a bit out of me. She's got some rum. She's probably going to be drunk when I go up here and try and give these minerals. Hopefully she pays me too much. Yeah, she looks like she's been at the source. Yeah, she looks like she likes a little bit of rum there. Look at those tattoos. Kraken, wow. Anyway, there we go. Sea of Thieves Rush ×2. and one of them was a merchant delivery, which is pretty cool. I don't usually do those, so I have 5 minutes left to go. Just do something and keep chatting. So let's run this clock out just because we can. All right, see if we can cause some mischief. I did see a sloop somewhere. It would just be fun just to go say hi and see if they've got any barrels. Any boom boxes. Maybe I'll just go over to the skull fort. Might be someone lurking over there I can just add to their adventure. Teach them to have a lookout. I like to educate new players, you know, let them know that they should be watching the seas and not just focus on what they're doing. Because anyone could come at them at any time. Oh, is that them? Is that them? Oh, that's that skelly ship. No, Marauder's Arch, nobody there. Although, what is that? Oh, that's some... That must be another arch or tunnel I can see right through. Galleon's Grave is pretty cool. You can go right up top there and get barrels, and you can sword lunge right off down to the dock if you do it right. Get right back to your ship real fast. It's a lot of fun. Oh, we got fog coming in over here. So fog is just one of the weather situations you can run into in Sea of Thieves, and the music changes and it gets real eerie and a lot of fun. I'm playing on Windows right now. A fairly low spec machine for Sea of Thieves, so it still does okay. I got the custom or just the regular settings. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the same one, isn't it? No. I don't know anymore. I think it might be the same skelly ship. Yeah, I've drifted a bit. There we go. So I think I'm probably going to run out the timer here, but I don't think I'm going to encounter anybody. No, it's looking pretty quiet. If you have any ideas yourselves for mini games, things you'd like me to do, see, or play on the stream, or if you've got any particular videos you've really liked, you know, hit me up on Twitter on Spectrum Gamer, or you know, you know, comment on the video. Video interaction is really good on YouTube. If I can get people to comment, and you'll see a lot of people that make videos ask audiences to do things and add comments, because you rank higher in YouTube if you get more comments on your videos. So if you're making your own YouTube channel and you're wanting to make a go of it, encourage your audience to add a comment. Ask them like a question early on in the video to keep them engaged, because if you do it too late, then you get those people that, if you can't hook them within the first few minutes to stay and watch, then they're gonna just go away. So you're gonna lose that audience interaction. So I've been doing lots of research on on how to make a channel work, and that's why I do this regular morning stream too. It's a way of pumping out content onto the channel regularly, so people know that there's going to be a regular video from me. They know roughly what time it's going to drop. You know, they may turn on notifications that may encourage them to do that. And if you're watching this on the YouTube channel and you want notifications, there's a little bell that appears on the channel. You click that little bell, and whenever I do drop one of these videos, you can get a notification and come watch. Um, I used to stream directly to YouTube, but I wanted to have a Twitch presence as well. So that's one reason I stream to Twitch. I tried Mixer. I couldn't understand the whole Mixer embers and gems, and like it just didn't make sense to me, to my brain. And you know, that's why I'm glad there's choice. And there goes the timer. So let's ixnay the timer there, and I'll say thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by, anonymous Twitch user watcher. I do appreciate you coming by. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. It's looking like a beautiful day on the seas, so hopefully you have a beautiful day too. And I'm gonna say take care and happy sailing if you get to play. And Game Pass is $1, so I think there's Game Pass PC out or coming out. Yeah, if you want to play this game and you've got an Xbox or a PC and your rig is half decent, you could join us on the seas, and we'd love to play with you one time. So